and people sit there and always talk about talking smack. They always bring back the incident of talking smack. And what did I do on there that was so terrible? Because if you do remember, and nobody really does remember exactly what happens, everyone just talks about talking smack, but they don't really look into it and see exactly what happened. On there, I came in there, and Daniel Bryan came at me. He called me a coward, which wasn't the worst part about it. It was him saying that I have a soft style of wrestling, which really kind of triggered everything. That's when it really just clicked. And I kind of just went off on him, on all the frustrations that I was going through in my life was just taken out on Daniel Bryan. And sometimes I just turn black and my mouth really will start going and I have no idea what I'm saying. And honestly, once I started going at it, I said the truth. I said everything that people don't say, but I said it and I owned it and I said it to his face. And Daniel Bryan's all about fighting for his dreams. But on that day, he wasn't fighting for his dreams. He walked away. He turned around and walked away because I was expecting to get hit. I was expecting to get, something to happen. And he walked away. And so then I had to turn to the camera and literally show focus where focus was due, and that was the Intercontinental Championship and myself. The same Intercontinental Championship that he had to relinquish, that he wanted to make prestigious and honorable. And I think there's some jealousy, if I'm really being honest, that the fact that I was able to do what he couldn't. And I was still able to do what he couldn't. But now he's able to do that. But I don't think he's at the level that he was 4 years ago. He's not. And people are all saying Miz versus Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. But he's not at the caliber that I'm at right now. Has he showcased anything since he's been back that he is a main event level talent? Besides the audience doing the yes, yes, yes that was cool 4 years ago. Has he had a match that you go, wow, he's back. He's showcasing all the stuff that Daniel Bryan knows how to do. Now, granted, he was very long in a Royal Rumble, in the Greatest Royal Rumble, but that's a Greatest Royal Rumble match. You can sit there and take someone's finisher and not get thrown over the top rope and just lay there for an hour. Now, granted, did he lay there for an hour? No, but that is not a singles match. He is not at the talent that he was 4 years ago, and it takes a long time. This isn't riding a bike. Being a WWE superstar isn't like riding a bike and you just all of a sudden just get back on and hop on and start running. No, you have to basically train. You have to basically get to a level. And he's not at the level that I'm at right now. And I think he needs to gain a lot more matches to get to my level, to get to me. He has to earn his way to me. I don't have to earn my way to him. And I think that's what the problem I have with all the people saying Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. And I have a problem with him changing my life. Because my life was fine on Monday Night Raw. I was doing 3 or 4 segments, having a Miz TV, then a 4-segment match. It was all this, the entire Monday Night Raw was revolved around me. And then Daniel Bryan says, hey, Paige, would you mind if you brought Miz over here to SmackDown Live? That changes my life, changes my family's life. And you bring me over to SmackDown Live, why? Why? So what, you can have a piece of me? You don't deserve a piece of me. And I'll tell you when you deserve a piece of me. When I start seeing the same Daniel Bryan I saw 4 years ago. Until then, no.
And if
am I wrong? You tell me, am I wrong? You watch the product. You're a huge fan, right?
Oh, I am a huge fan.
Tell me, is he at the same level that he was at 4 years ago?
I think it was a very impressive performance, the Greatest Royal Rumble, as you rightfully said.
It's a different type of match, though.
He's just beaten big cats.
I've been in those type of Royal Rumbles for an hour. Now, granted, it's a great showcase.
Yeah.
But it's not a singles match. It's not a showcase of showing your talent in a singles setting. It's completely different.
But could you not argue that because he's been away for a few years and now he's so passionate and so determined to do great things, he could, get to your level?
You don't think
quicker?
that there are many superstars that are passionate, that are driven to be at the top level, the elite level of WWE? You don't look at the AJ Styles, the Shinsuke Nakamura's, who have been elevating themselves for the past year, 2 years, 3 years, however long they've been here. There have been superstars that haven't been given the opportunities that I think can and will be able to showcase. That's why I gave Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel the opportunities, because I saw them sitting in catering every single Monday, before Raw, and sitting there going, we have wasted talent right now. But now all of a sudden, Daniel Bryan gets put back in. He's allowed to be in WWE, and he gets thrust upon us into the main event. I don't think so. You have to earn your way back. You have to slow play it way back. You have to basically earn it. And I honestly don't believe that he's earned it yet. Do I think he will? Do I think he has the drive? Of course. But will it happen? I don't know. I don't know if he's still the same Daniel Bryan that you all knew and loved back 4 years ago. I don't know. Age takes a lot on you in WWE. And when you haven't been in that WWE ring in 4 years, things change. Styles change. Think about what you've seen 4 years ago to today, and I guarantee it's a completely different roster.
So what if he was ready for WrestleMania 35? Main event, Miz versus Daniel Bryan, championship on the line.
It all depends on what he does from now till that main event of WrestleMania. Is that where you would like to see it?
I think that is my new dream match. Yeah,
is it?
It is. It actually
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
You wouldn't want it before.
No,
because a lot of fans trust me, I read everything, and a lot of fans think, it needs to happen now, or it needs to happen at SummerSlam, it needs to happen at Survivor Series, it needs to happen at Royal Rumble, it needs to happen at WrestleMania. Like, I've been hearing all different time frames, and what I'm curious is what the fan wants.
Okay, well, I can speak on behalf of most of our listeners, I think, who would agree that the slow burn story, and especially the story between you and Daniel Bryan, which is built since the original NXT. In 2010?
Yeah,
when
like
Daniel Bryan was your rookie on that show.
Which everyone thought that I should be his rookie. Even though I was in WWE for 5 years.
Yeah.
Have been working my butt off trying to become the superstar I am. But they thought, since he's an indie darling and since he's so fantastic on the indies, that you can't just come from the indies. I mean, you watch some of these kids come from the indies and they come to WWE and they fail. And why do they fail? It's not because that they don't have the talent or anything. They just can't handle. Like, their character was great in front of 25 people. It's not great in front of thousands and thousands and thousands. And you have to work. You have to work really, really hard. And do I think that some of them have the work ethic? Absolutely. But I think some of them think that they're all bona fide stars and they should be stars here in WWE. And then some of them just can't hack it. And I've been able to hack it for 12 plus years, and I'll continue to hack it. And, with the Daniel Bryan situation, it was like this. I was his pro on NXT. Everyone thought he should have been my pro. And then what did I do? I basically tried to maneuver his career and allow his career to be the success story that it is.
Yep.
You look at it. Who gave him his first title match? Who? Me.
You.
United States Championship. You're welcome. Did I ask for a thank you? No. Never asked for a thank you. Basically, I was his start, and I gave him his first championship, and I allowed him to be the superstar that he is today, going all the way and showcasing the abilities that he could do. And then, was I ever thanked for that? No, but I was told that I have a soft style of wrestling and that I was a coward, even though he's the one that walked away. Cowardly.
It's a great story.
Is it?
It's the best.
Yeah, well.
It's the best.